सुख दुख झूठे धन भी झूठा झूठी मोह माया सच्चा मन का वो कौन जहाँ प्रेम रतन पाया प्रेम रतन पाया
Morning everybody. This is I'm on my way to the Kathmandu Pass. This is well, it has been the highest road in the world. I'm getting close to 5,600 meters. This is the highest point. My voice is not very good because I've had a cold, and on top of that the very high altitude doesn't make it easier. Anyway, this road used to be the highest road in the world, but the Chinese have built the highest one. Not far from here actually, which join India to the Tibet plateau, and I think it's nearly 6,000 meters high, but I won't be going there. So the 5,600 meters will be the highest I will get. The motorbike is going okay. Of course, you see, I'm not going very fast because the road is bad. Yeah, the scenery is very nice. Yeah, so enjoy the ride. We should be just about at the summit. Maybe this is the summit here. Not sure. What does it say? Okay, that's it. That's the summit. 1800,000 feet. Okay. Tonight I'm sleeping in a tent by the shore of Lake Pangong, which is at the altitude of 4,250 meters, which is quite high, but luckily I've been spending quite a lot of time in high altitude, so I should be sleeping very nicely. This lake stretches for about 150 kilometers. The first 50 kilometers is in India, and the other 100 kilometers is in China. Obviously we won't go in China, you know why. Yes, so I will say good night because it's already 8 o'clock, and I don't even have a watch. Good night. Yeah, good morning. Another very high pass, 5,300 meters, definitely 5,300 meters. You can see the snow behind. Heaps of armies, I don't know why, I don't know how many, I think I've seen about 100 tracks of army. I'm not sure what's happening, where they are going. Yeah, it's very cold. obviously at that kind of altitude it's going to be cold. Well, when I say cold, probably 10 degrees. The road has been very tough, and with all those army tracks, it makes it very difficult because they hardly give you any rooms to go past. See, there's still more coming now. There's still more coming now. And yeah, so you can see them as well down there. So it's going to be painful coming down. So I'm not sure where they are going. Some of these tracks have soldiers in them. But anyway, so 5,300 meters, and I've got 2 more to go before I start to go downhill toward New Delhi. Alright, see you guys. I've got people, got some soldiers here. Look at the bike. Morning, early morning in India. This is my favorite time. I left at about 6 o'clock, just as daybreak, and then the road is good for about 1 or 2 hours because hardly any traffic, and so you can actually get a few Ks done. I am on my way to Kathmandu. But I will talk more about Kathmandu later on. I will just show you a typical, a typical farming in India. The road, I mean, it's incredible. It's so chaotic. It takes so much concentration to ride, because you've got everything on the road. You've got, you've got the dogs, you've got cattle everywhere, buses that goes crazy, everything, So, I mean, so many times, you nearly crash because somebody will walk without looking in front of you. So yeah, it's very nerve-wracking, anyway. So, but yeah, that time in the morning, perfect time. So I will talk to you more about Kathmandu. Yesterday, after I talked to you, it was supposed to be a relatively easy day, a long day, but easy day. I thought, all I had to do was cross the border into Nepal and go up to Kathmandu, probably 400 kilometers. I thought, I should be able to do it. Well, as it turned out, it did not happen. First of all, when I got to the border, I was told you cannot go through. No foreigners go through that border. You have to go to another border, which is about 100 kilometers away. To get to that second border, it took me over 3 hours because I was sent on small road, many people on the road, tracks, everything, very, very slowly. So it took me a long time. And then, when I got to the border, I got out of India quite easily. But on the Nepalese side, they noticed that my radio plate, my number plate, was missing. I had lost it 2 days before that on bad road in India.
I just noticed it at the end of the day. I said, oh shit, the bloody plate is gone. It did not come unbolt, it just broke and fell off. Anyway, they would not let me go. They said, no, you need a new plate. So I was not allowed to use my bike to go to the shop to have one made. So I had to take a taxi, find a place who would make me a number plate. You know, I thought I'd just do a write down on a piece of board or something, but no, they did not want to. They wanted a proper plate. So I lost 5 hours at the border, which meant I had to sleep at the border. So yeah, so I'm not in Kathmandu yet. Hopefully I'll get there one day. This is the main road in Nepal. This is the #1 national highway. We are climbing up in the Himalayas, and last night, major, one side of the mountain came down, so it's quite major. The traffic is blocked. Obviously I'm going this way, so I'm blocked too, but I was able to overtake all those trucks, and they are queuing for over 20 kilometers. I'm sure some of them have been waiting 10 hours or more. People are washing themselves in the rivers, people are eating, washing their clothes on the road. Yeah, major, so many trucks and buses. Can you imagine the buses being stuck there for 10 hours, and and then when it will open, it will take them another long time to get through both sides. This is the biggest road in Nepal, major road. Pasaputima, the holiest place in Nepal. People come here to die and to be burnt and to have the ashes thrown into the river. You can see under the orange cover there is a body there that is waiting to be burnt, and you can see other bodies being burnt already. The family is waiting, and for the people to die here and to have their ashes thrown into the river is very important, because they believe that doing it that way they will come back as a human being. So it's a little bit like Varanasi in India. Kathmandu is only about 10 kilometers away. Why is Kathmandu important? Hello. Kathmandu is important because this is my final destination in this trip, as I have planned, and it is my last trip. So Kathmandu is not only the final destination for this trip, but the final destination to any other motorcycle journey that I will do. This is the last one, it's finished. Especially for today, all the women are wearing red, so it matched my motorcycle. Today is, yesterday and today are the Nepalese Women's Day, so they celebrate. It's good, no? It's 2 days. Yeah. So lots of red, and they're all dressed up. Lot of makeup. Very nice. Yes, final trip. Do I have regrets? Not at all. It has been good. Over the years, I've traveled over 200,000 kilometers, visited more than 100 countries around the world, sometimes going twice to the same countries. Yeah, so it's been fantastic. I've never hurt myself, never got into any trouble, so it has been fantastic, but has to come to an end. Of course, for Sue, I did say to her it was my final trip, and it is my final trip. But that's all from me, from from the Silk Road. Yeah, see you sometime, not on the road. Somewhere.